Good morning. It's Monday, and as many of you know, I've committed myself to making 30 videos in a month, 30 YouTube videos, despite not having any experience doing any such thing, or any real reason, any real understanding of why I wanted to do it. But I figure I just start and do it by the end of 30 days. I will have figured out something. So yesterday I figured out that there are times when you just need to quit. And I quit yesterday for a good cause. And then I started again today. And that's, yesterday I was ready. I had all my materials laid out, all of everything around it all cleaned up, and the lights better than they had been before, and the holders for my camera and my iPad, my phone and my iPad were all in place, and I had a guest coming over to paint with me. Yeah, it was my granddaughter, but she still counts. In fact, I think she counts probably double or triple than most people. So we were all ready. We got over, we started and discovered that my phone was at home. No matter, I'll just use my iPad, it'll be fine. So we got into it, and about maybe 30 seconds into the first video, I saw that my iPad went dark, and I took off my gloves to try and figure out why, because I had paint all over my hands, and found out my storage was full. Now here was the moment of truth for me. Do I stop the day of joyful painting with my granddaughter so I can go home and get my camera and start all over? Or do I not risk the joyfulness of the moment and I just paint? So that's what I did. We had a delightful afternoon painting. We got a little bit of a record of what she painted. And I did not get a video of the process because it doesn't exist, or you're not going to see one because it doesn't exist. And that's okay. That choice was relatively easy for me to make, despite the fact that I had committed myself to a video every day for 30 days. My whole premise in life is to choose joy. And I wasn't about to wreck an afternoon of joyful play with my granddaughter by choosing to make videos, or to run home or disrupt the day. But the lesson still was learned. Now I have an equipment checklist before I leave the door, before I leave the house to go to the studio. And I've deleted about half the applications and photos that were on my iPad so that I have more space. And today I'm in front of this camera, even though it's somewhat awkward to be here, because I made another commitment to just get in front of the camera and figure out how to get comfortable doing this so that I can make better videos. I'm Stephanie Barrow. I'm a 70 plus year old artist living in Portland, Oregon. I've created this channel from a desire to spread the joy of art and gardens everywhere. It's not really going to be an how-to channel, although you'll see some of my creating process, because that's what I do and that's what I'm going to film in a day. And it's certainly not going to be a how to make a YouTube channel video, because there are billions of those out there. Believe me, I've watched at least 500 million of them that would do a better job of it than I would, because I don't really expect to do this particularly right, except in the way that just doing something regardless of how well you can do it, is, for me, the right way to do something. Just do it. And now here's a bit of the joy that I found over this last week, painting another and the final part of my series, Good Morning, with a limited palette. So a little time-lapse video for you to watch and enjoy. I hope, whatever your circumstances are today, that you can look for a little joy. And I bet if you do, you're going to find some.